Hey, Mi Luvs. How you doing? I'm so good. I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm not Joey Tribbiani. Like, I know I like Friends, but like allow it in it. But how are you doing? Hope you're all doing all right. Yeah. So today's just a little. It's a little. What can I call it? You all know that I'm on an Invisalign journey. So I am actually 8 weeks in this week. And I thought I'd just do a little update. It's not an update because I haven't updated you yet, but I thought I'd just let you know how it's going so far. When you get your Invisaligns, you get a little bag. I don't know, I think you get a little bag and you get, it comes with a box inside. What's in the box? So in the box, it's, I don't know if you guys can see this. So it's supposed to have the case, which was out. So it comes with a case and cleaning crystals. I don't know if you love curry goat and everything there, like I do. And sometimes they get a bit yellow, so you can use cleaning crystals if you've got anywhere fancy to go. But otherwise, they're only on for 1 week at a time, so it's not that deep. In the case, this is your carry case. You get your trays and you get these chewies. These chewies, thank you. So you're supposed to put the trays on and then secure them into place by chewing on the chewies, basically, and it like fixes them into place. And yeah, your carry case that you're supposed to carry around. So I've got all my old trays from my journey. So I've got 1, 2, 3. This is actually a lead up to a story time, yeah, because I'm going to tell you 4, 5 why there's no tray in number 6. I can't even believe it myself. Like, I think there's something wrong with me because I'm always in some foolishness. But anyway, tray 7 and tray 8 is what I'm currently wearing now. I've got an appointment 2 days. I think they give you like 3 trays at a time. They just check that your attachments are still in place, everything's going well. If you need any like filing down in between each teeth, then they do it like every 3 weeks. So I've got an appointment in 2 days. But yeah, the story of tray 6 is wild. It's like, I swear to God, it could only happen to someone like me. Like when I'm telling people the story, they're like, yeah, it sounds like one of your escapades. But like, okay, so I recently just got back from Turkey. I was out there with my brother and my friend came to join us. And yeah, so we were eating dinner. Obviously when you eat dinner, you've got to take them out. You can't eat with these in. So we're eating dinner, and because the handbag that I carried out that night it wasn't big enough to fit my carry case in, when I took them out, I just put them in a bit of tissue, put them on the edge of the table, finished my dinner, proceeded to pay the bill, say bye, walk over to another bar, like a shisha, to get up some cocktails. And it was at that moment that I realised I'd left my trays on the table at the restaurant. So I rushed back and I was like, I could see the table had been cleared and I was like, oh my God, like I've left my braces here. They were in a bit of tissue, like, can I go through your bins basically? And they're like, oh, the rubbish cart's come to take it already. I was like, what? They're like, the rubbish cart's come to take the rubbish basically. So because it's like a strip kind of thing, if anyone's been to Istanbul, it's like a long strip where a tram goes with shops on either side. And in my mind, it was just a little handheld cart that will go to all the restaurants and pick up their little rubbish at the end of the night. So I was like, I need to find my trays. I'll go and have a look for this handheld cart and find my trays. So I walked with me and my brother, we walked down the strip to find this cart. The restaurateur, the owner, he was so helpful. He walked with us, trying to find the rubbish cart, and he's like, you know what, let's get in a taxi. We're gonna go to the rubbish depot. So I said, okay, cool, let's get in a taxi, we'll go to the rubbish depot. It was only until... so funny. It's funny I can look back on it now. I mean, it was funny at the time because I was like, what the... Anyway, I'm not gonna cuss. Yeah, so we've got to the rubbish depot and we've located the actual bin, the rubbish bin, you know, like the bin that comes to collect your rubbish every week. Yeah, we've located the bin that has picked up the rubbish from that restaurant. And like in my mind, I should have been like, tap out. At that point, when I saw it was a huge bin, you know, one of the bins that has got the mouth, and I should have been like, all right, tap out, innit? It's not worth it. But I had already explained to the restaurateur they were really expensive. I needed them. He had in turn explained it to the dustbin men, and yeah, they proceeded to start emptying the rubbish truck in hopes that they would find the black bag that the restaurant owner would recognise his rubbish to find see-through trays in a bit of tissue. We weren't allowed to video innit, so but we got a couple of little footage just because people could be like, you're chatting shit, this is not real. But yeah, I was literally in a rubbish tip in Istanbul, Turkey, sinking into sludge with my flip-flops on, flip-flops and a skirt, sinking into the sludge, looking for virtually invisible Invisaligns in what, a ton worth of rubbish? Yeah, so we were there for about 2 hours. We were there for about 2 hours. We were there for about 2 hours looking through the rubbish. We didn't personally get involved because I was saying, oh my God, I'll look through the rubbish myself, That's when I thought it was a little handheld cart. Luckily they were really helpful. Like the guys at the rubbish tip, the restaurant owner, like they were really helpful. I don't know if it's because they thought they were gonna get like a few extra coins, which they did obviously, because they really put the work in. At the end of the shift, 2 o'clock in the morning, may I add you, from 12 midnight till 2 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, obviously I didn't find the Invisaligns in the rubbish. And they're going through the rubbish, I'm seeing all the water bottles. That's what your Invisaligns are. You're not gonna find the Invisaligns in the rubbish. More to the point, who's putting them back in their mouth? Who's putting them back in their mouth after they've been through the rubbish? So yeah, that is the story time of the missing tray 6, the empty bag. This is going to be a reminder for the rest of my Invisalign journey, for the rest of my life. I'm not a hoarder, but I do like to keep stuff like this. I don't know how long, but probably for the next 20 years, God's my life. But this is going to be a reminder that I was in a rubbish tip in the middle of Turkey looking for Invisaligns because I stupidly wrapped them up in a bit of tissue and left them on the table. Obviously they're not going to be going through the tissue. If they feel something, a bit of like some bone or something, they're not like, but like this is the kind of stuff that I do. This is the kind of foolishness that I find myself getting into. But yeah, yeah, but back to the Invisaligns. I am on week 8 of 21. Everyone's like, oh, your teeth ain't that bad, your teeth ain't that bad. Yeah, a course of 21 trays says otherwise. Yeah, so I'm on week 8 of 21. Now, if I'm smart now, yeah, so when I lost tray 6, obviously I couldn't just sit there and make the teeth move back out. I had to, because my changeover day was occurring when I was out there, I bought tray 7. Schmuck. So when I lost tray 6, I had to force tray 7 on. It wasn't very nice. It was very like a tension in your head. But, you know, that's like a little hack on how to speed up the process. So I'm gonna see if that was damaging in any way. I'm gonna speak to them when I go to my next appointment and, you know, see if I can like speed up this process. So they give you free, well then again, they only give you 3 trays at a time in it, so there's no point. I'll just end up having the 3rd week tray on for longer if I try and do that. But yeah. Yeah, so 8 weeks of 21, that's not even halfway. But I can see movement already. I can see an improvement already. And if it's not even halfway yet, then I'm really looking forward to where these are gonna go. I've never liked my teeth. I didn't like my teeth when I was younger. I had train tracks braces from 14 to 17. And I didn't like my teeth then. And when I took them out, I still didn't like my teeth because I didn't wear the retainer. I've always laughed with my hand over my mouth or done a goofy little smile. This, I can't even do it now. These are like catching on my lip. Done a goofy little smile. I've never had like a confident smile. So I just want to achieve a smile, a confident smile. And yeah, the reason why I went down the Invisalign route is because I was traumatized from having train tracks when I was younger. I did not want to have them again. And a lot of these 6-month smile thingies, they're the same kind of clear trays. They only move the front 6 teeth. And with the issue that I had, like an overjet overbite, which I hated, you need to concentrate on all the teeth. So the only thing that can fix that is Invisaligns or the fixed braces. And like I said, I was traumatized by the fixed brace, and then you'd go in, you'd get it tightened, and then there'd be the wire in the back that's just cutting up your cheek for the first 2 bit. I was not doing that again. So far so good. The comfortability of the Invisaligns, they're really cool. I have actually stuck to wearing them at least 23 hours a day, which is surprising to me because I'm not very good at sticking anything out, but obviously it's really important. Plus they're expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated. Hopefully I don't lose any more trays in the rubbish dump. And yeah, I'll keep you updated on how it's gone. Like obviously I'm not gonna do like a before and after, a before Invisaligns and then to tray 8. I'm not gonna do that because I'm still not 100% confident with my smile. But when we do the update, either the second update or the final result, then we'll do a before and after. I won't mind showing the before when the after's like. But yeah, that was a story time of why I haven't got tray 6, and just, you know, a brief update or insight into how my Invisalign journey is going so far. Yeah, and that's it. That is it. That is all. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, leave your suggestions in the box below of what you'd like to see next. Share, save the vids, you know, let's get these views up, let's run up those numbers. Yeah, let's do it for the culture, or I don't know, what else did I say? Thanks guys, you've been lovely, honestly, I'm enjoying every minute. Peace out.
Küpe olur, gözlük olur, yüzük olur, anlarsın, onu atmazsın ama diş telini bilemezsin. Muhtemelen peçetenin arasına koymuş herhalde. Peçetenin ötesi neydi?
I've got on flip flops and no fucking panties.
Don't believe it. So, third night in Turkey.
So yeah, we just finished in the rubbish truck, and yeah, we didn't find them.
Good for these masks.
But they've done a great job.
We
were in the rubbish, like in the rubbish. So I do have another tray, so it's not too bad, but they weren't due to go on until Friday, which is in 3 days time. The tray that I've just lost, they were still really tight and quite painful, to be honest, when I put the chewies on, so migraine pending. New tray in, they don't fit at all. I mean, thank God they went on, but they don't fit at all. But I'm grateful though. I'm grateful.